Hello, my glorious people of the internet, and today we're back with some more Oxygen Not Included. So I have posted the first video of this. It wasn't too popular, but it wasn't bad either. So I think I'll continue until this colony dies, and I'll assist the situation from there. But either way, we'll be continuing this because there was a few people that did want to continue. So we finally got our supercomputer up and running. Whoa, no, we have connected power to it. That needs to be a thing. And we also need to get farming, like, right away. Because we are almost going to run out. We have 18 rations left. And we have 4 people. So that's going to last us about 5 cycles. So we're about halfway done through our supply. So we need to start researching farming. Oh, we already have. Okay. Forgot we did that in the last episode. Okay, we also need to start turning this into like a life support room that will take all, because if we go to this, you can see oxygen situation starting to get bad. So what we need to do is put 2, hold on, move. We need to put 2 of these down here. This is going to take our algae, our precious adorable algae, and turn it into oxygen. And if we go into, where is it? Oh, we haven't made it yet. Okay. The thing we're looking for is algae terrariums. They'll turn the carbon dioxide into oxygen. Very little though. It's not. It gets more bang for your buck. It's more efficient, but it's not as good. That's what these are used for. Is just to produce more oxygen. Now, of course, your algae supply will run out very quickly. As you can see, there's only a little bit of it, and then it starts moving into slime biomes and stuff, and frost biomes. You can turn the slime into algae. It's a very dangerous process. Ooh, what is this? It's a very dangerous thing. Huh. I have never seen that. Oh, it's a geyser. Pressurizing. Oh. That must have been a new thing they added. Alright. That's another thing I'm worried about for the series. They have wiped all of people's saves a couple of times. Not too many times, but it has happened. It has been known to happen. And in that case, we will probably restart, or I will think of another thing we can do. Okay, so that's still working on that. We only have a couple more, and then we'll start investing in some other things. Although, we do need to start producing some food. So I am going to make one of those. Hook up a power to it. And we probably also need to build a power room pretty soon. Just to store batteries. Not in the near future. Not too far. But, yeah. Okay, so we need to start. Okay, so right here it's really highly concentrated. And this should start rising because oxygen rises. Once we get the gas permeable tiles, this should be much better. What is this? Oh, we just got done researching. Okay, that's compost, planter box. I believe, how many seeds do we have? I'm gonna make one real quick and see how many mealworm seeds we have. Make it. Okay, we have 5. Okay, so we have 5. We've already placed one down. Where is it? Food. Okay. That's 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all we can make for now. Next. We want to get the gas permeable tiles. That's 20 as well, so it shouldn't take too long on the processing side of things. Oh, and we can also move into, it's not stations. Where are the oxygen algae terrariums? Okay, so we're gonna put 3 there. Actually, how dense is that? Oh, that's 2,000. Yeah, we need to make 3. So that's where most of the carbon dioxide in our base goes, is over there and over here. So once we start making gas permeable tiles, this will flow much better. And the only reason there's so much carbon dioxide buildup here is because this is where the runner people are. They breathe a lot more carbon dioxide, and it comes down the ladder. So this is another like hot spot for it, which we do need to take care of. But it is very, very low. So I figure once we start pressurizing everything, it should get much better. Okay, so this is, so you can see that it's like turning most of this into oxygen now. In fact, I think we'll only need 2. I'll make sure we only build 2. Okay, there we go. And then we also need to plant. Ooh, this thing. This thing makes coal, by the way. Anything you drop on the ground, it makes coal. It's very helpful. It's very helpful. It's always nice to have backup generators. You do have to research them, but, and they're not backup generators. This is what I call them. because you only really use coal in emergency situations in this game. It's not a great thing to use. Hydrogen, however, turning water into oxygen, which also makes hydrogen, is a great way to make energy, because then you can combust it. Okay, so we have 2 there. How dense is this? It's about 2,000. 2,500. 3,000. Just saw it for a second. So it is very, very dense carbon dioxide. So that's where most of it's coming to on our base. This is awaiting algae and water. Okay, now it just needs water. There we go. So now we have 2 fully functioning. And we need to make these any point we can. Low atmospheric pressure. Okay, so that's why. So this is taking carbon dioxide out, but only putting a little bit more oxygen in. So the pressure of our place is not the best. We really need those permeable tiles. You can see that the oxygen's starting to climb up. Eventually it'll get up there. But if we had the permeable tiles, it'll just flow straight up. So we've only got 4 so far. And that needs to be top priority, is just researching. And so 2 things we need. We need a battery room, and we also need a room for sleeping and such, so they don't get so mad that they have to sleep on the ground. Alright, he's running on a hamster wheel. Oh, I forgot this. We got this vacuum in here. Almost vacuum. Oh, we got tiny bits of carbon dioxide. 11 grams. That is very close to a vacuum. That'd be freezing in there. It's actually 74 degrees Fahrenheit. That's not too terrible. Yeah, 75 isn't bad. For all you people that actually, I believe if we go to options, temperature units, we can go to Celsius. I actually like Celsius better than Fahrenheit. Yep, 25. So that's about the thing. 75 is about 25 in Celsius. I will be using this because most of my viewers are American, and they use the dumb system called, is it the metric? No, that's the European units. I don't know, actually. Huh. Okay, so we were just waiting for those gas permeable tiles to be all nice and researched up. We are halfway. You connected? You're connected. Great. Fabulous. Thank you. Great. Great. Okay, so these are at max gas pressure. So the pressure in here is very, very high. Is there a pressure? There is not a pressure thing. They should really add one of those on the overlays. Huh. I'm actually going to deconstruct this because we're not going to be making food for some time. And I'm actually going to build some more storage compactors. Okay, we'll build 4 more. That will be like our main storage area for a while. We'll also make that, and then we can add 2 more plants if need be. You know what? Actually, I don't think we can actually survive off that. We'll just make 2 more because they take forever to fill up. And then we'll also add some electricity going through it. Fabulous. Okay. They're eaten. We're only down to 1,400 calories. Not 1,400, just 14,000. Okay, we need to assign these what they can consume. Consume all the goodness. Consume it all. Okay, so we keep reaching max pressure in here. We have about 2,000 grams. There's like no carbon dioxide in here. Yet again, we're really waiting on that. Okay, so at 17, we only have 3 more. We're almost done with 1. We only have 2 more, so we got 18. Okay, so it shouldn't take too much longer. And then we can start taking out all this carbon dioxide. So all we're going to do is replace the flooring with not carbon. Gas permeable tiles. They'll show up right here. Bam. Okay, there we go. I'm going to build all of them. All of them. All of them. Perfect. This will start producing a lot of that room will start producing a lot of contaminated oxygen. So we do need the air filtration, air deoxidizer. so it's not so harmful to us. Oh, so this is what the mealwood looks like. There's little bugs. That's what these will look like when they're fully grown. And there'll be little mealworms you can go over and pick off. If you look up in the top of these, they only have 3 harvests. This is what killed my first, not civilization, like colony, is the fact that I grew all these thinking they would just keep regrowing, and they don't. And you have to replant them, and you have to go find more seeds, because most of the time they don't give you seeds back. Unless you, like, farm on a massive scale. So it is quite annoying. We are going to deconstruct this soon, as soon as we start moving to regular food. And we should be able to do that pretty soon. Okay, you see all this gas that's finally, like, flowing up? And all this carbon dioxide that's starting to fall down? Very nice. This will be very, very, very nice. And once we use up all this water, we'll go down through here. We'll cut it all out and make this a room. Alright, so they're just going to be building those floors. And then hopefully the pressure in here won't be so bad. And the carbon can just fall straight from here down into here. Alright. Oh yeah, we are on fast speed. So no one's going insane yet, which is weird. Most of the time by now I'm like at 20% stress. It looks like this has been the best stress run I've ever done. Like, most people aren't freaking out, which is, you know, nice for people not to be freaking out. Okay, make these at any possible time. At any point in time you can. We'll probably have to start making mush bars though, sadly. Okay, so we're 10 on that, and then we almost have that. And then as soon as we have this research item, we're going to move up to refrigerators. So we can start fixing up our stuff. So it doesn't melt and get mushy and nooshy and disgusting. That's all I'm waiting for. Okay, so the atmospheric pressure's got much better. Yet again, it's still kind of breathable. Not really. But the pressure in here is much better than it once was. So just going to wait for those to be done. Oh, and we have a new recruit. Okay, so this guy's destructive. This is the only vomiter we have. Cannot... Okay, so he just can't cook. Okay, we're going to take you. His decor's good as well. Alright, and he's instantly at 5. Yep, he actually is. Maybe he's just always at 5. That's always been a thing. I've always had a colonist named Stinky, and he was always the most stressed one. Okay, so all that carbon dioxide is now falling down here. Okay, now that it's all permeable, the gas can freely flow throughout here. And as we add more algae dispensers, not dispensers. Okay, we are going to deconstruct these because rations can just be by themselves. And we will make 1 algae terrarium that we'll put over there, and we'll actually put that away. We'll put that there. Or maybe not. Maybe we'll take that away, and then in power, we're just going to add another battery so they don't have to run on as much. Okay, there we go. And then we are also going to throw an oxygen creator right there. So we can just produce oxygen up here. And then this should start sifting out the last amounts of this. Ooh, we actually do need to put an algae terrarium in here, because there's just small amounts of carbon dioxide in here. And as they breathe in here, bring this this oxygen into here as they use the bathroom. They'll exhale in here, so there'll actually be a positive air pressure in here, because they're not taking anything out in here to breathe. Or at least they should do very little. Alright. So this algae terrarium should be up and running fairly soon. Please don't fall asleep in the carbon dioxide. That's all you're breathing is carbon dioxide. That can't be healthy. That just can't be healthy. Okay, so most of this is now highly concentrated, or significantly concentrated, at least up here. That's high concentration. Oxygen. So our oxygen supply is doing pretty good. The only thing we need is more algae. As long as we have algae, we'll be completely fine. And now we actually have the resources to take in this large amount of heavily concentrated oxygen and carbon dioxide. So I think what my next move will be is to actually go up here, and because we need to start getting this. We need to start getting all of that wonderful algae. That's all we need to do. Start getting wonderful algae. Alright, so build that, and then we should be good in the oxygen department. And then the only low pressure place will be probably up here, which is fine, because this is where we'll cook and store stuff, and that's not too big of a problem. Well, you can actually see, it's turned most of this into small amounts of oxygen. Yay, so now they won't, you know, get sicknesses when they're on the toilet. Because, you know, that would be good, not to die on the toilet. It's one of my worst fears, dying on the toilet. It's a fear of mine. It's irrational, but it's a fear. That'd just be the worst way to die. You wake up, you're just on the well, you wouldn't wake up, you'd die on the toilet and someone would find you. It's just humiliating. It'd be terrifying. No offense to any dead people out there. Alright, so we found 1,000 rations. Or calories. Okay, so this is their only food right now. It doesn't go bad. Rations don't, at least. And these are 22% grown, so we are going to have to start making some mush bars. No, stop that. Mush bars. We're going to no, hold on. We will fabricate, if we go to mush bars, 3, we'll make 6 of them. They're basically mud and water mushed together. It's just to, like, fill up your stomach so they don't go crazy. The nutrition content in this is horrible. And they will go insane if you don't feed them actual things. Okay, so now that we're down to 200 and everything's pretty filled up, these aren't running all the time. And our algae terrariums don't take much algae to run. Yay, this is the best looking oxygen situation I've ever seen in this game this early. This is nice. I'm sure it'll all come crashing down on our heads fairly soon. But, ooh, that's a large amount of carbon dioxide buildup. I guess it doesn't matter, because this is just like the filtration room. Doesn't matter if there's like one block with a really high deposit of it. Okay. So there we go. The only place that's not filled up is in our water and in here. It's the only places that aren't like really filled up. Okay, so mush bars are being made, and as you can see, the stress is going up. So we are going to build a few of these bad boys so they don't go insane. Because that's always nice. It's always nice when things don't go insane. So we're going to build one up here. I would like to build another one. Okay, so we only have 5. I'm probably going to keep it at 6 and then keep our colony like that for a while. Oh, we actually digged out all that algae and now we only have 100. Very concerning. Very concerning. I'm pretty sure this is where we'll put the beds. You should always strive to put your plants on the very top. So I always do like to build downwards, and plus, in like the circle they give you that's like human-ish, it's just nicer. It's nicer, so you want to build down, because I find it's usually bigger down here than it is up there to build. These are kind of like planets. If you look around the map, it's just like dots of a certain biome, and then dots of another biome. So this is chlorine, and then like some iron and other stuff. Actually, I haven't seen iron ore. Huh, I've never found that. I've only seen copper. I wonder if it's better. Okay, carbon dioxide's absolutely horrible. This is just a bunch of vacuums. You can find these things that look like snow cactuses that actually make oxygen for free, but it's freezing. So then you have to take a bunch of power to warm it back up. Which I find is the best way of actually making oxygen if you're close to one of these. How did polluted water get in that? I don't understand. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense. Alright, so it's been about 20 minutes. I actually have to go run off to go do a stream. This is the second episode. Please leave a like if you do want the series to continue. If you don't, please leave a dislike. Subscribe today for more daily uploading. And I'm going to try to find a way to reckon the mass exodus from this channel that I assume will come shortly because of the lack of From the Depths. I am working on it. It takes a bit because it does make me feel insane speaking to that game with no one. So, I'll probably get back with Sam and we'll do something there. That'll probably be the best option. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to have to go stream. You should go watch the stream. In fact, YouTube will probably link it because I'm talking about it because they listen to descriptions. Alright, thank you all so much for watching and bye-bye.